Walk with us on the road to hell, an actual play podcast from Messy Crit Productions.
See the bombs falling down, not to mention the fire. There's a lion in my bed, slowly moving towards me.
There's something at work in my soul which I do not understand. Mary Shelley, Frankenstein. We open an office. A man in an expensive suit paces around in the middle of a phone call. When you said you were going to take care of it, I didn't expect it to be this. He pauses and cards a hand through his heavily styled hair. Something about this conversation has put him out of sorts. For fuck's sake, she's just a kid. She doesn't have anything to do with this. We can't hear the person he's talking to, but their reply makes him flinch back from the receiver. His pacing begins anew and it becomes more frantic. Yes, sir. I understand. Just like that, all the fight goes out of him. I'll get it done. He hangs up the phone call before falling back into his chair with his head in his hands. We see a nameplate on his desk that says, Councilman Richard Ashdown, before the camera cuts away. We see a girl running through a wooded area. She has long purple and blue hair and is wearing what used to be designer clothes. They are now stained with mud and salt water. She clutches at a wound on her side. She keeps glancing back as if something is chasing her. The moon is high in the sky, but even it does nothing to illuminate the surroundings. The forest is dark enough to swallow up each bit of light that comes towards it. Just as the girl turns back, her shoe catches on an exposed root and she goes sprawling. There isn't even enough time for her to scream before this thing is on her. A life snuffed out before it truly has begun. The ultimate tragedy. Haven, you are awoken by the sound of a phone. You were surprisingly not all that hungover from last night. As you wake up and get a sense of your surroundings, how do you look this morning?
So I wake up and am extremely happy that I don't feel as dead as I anticipated. Although, after a night of partying, throat's a bit dry, eyes are a bit crusty from the makeup I did not take off, and my hair is an absolute rat's nest. I'm going to kind of flop over and smack my hand around on the bedside table to see if I can get the phone. And is it an alarm or am I being called?
It's a text message.
Oh, just squinting at the screen.
Just for my edification, do you have Ember's name as anything else in your phone?
Boothang.
Okay. You have a text message from Boothang that says, hey, Sleeping Beauty, you up yet?
I text back, why would you do this to me?
And then you get a message back that almost immediately it says, it's 2 p.m.
Says you. For me, it is 6 a.m.
If you need anything, let me know. Shop's pretty quiet today.
I text back, no, do your thing. I'm going to be fine. Let me shake the tree and see what falls out. I have a feeling I have a few guests. XOXOXOXO.
Speaking of guests, Penelope, you are, I think, also in the bedroom. You also surprisingly don't feel incredibly bad this afternoon when you wake up. Question for my edification as well. Is Muffins here?
This is a much more important question. would muffins be allowed at 1, a party, 2, then back in the main room, I'm assuming, of Haven's house?
I mean, animals are always a great hit at college parties.
And as far as Haven is concerned, an emotional support animal is a medical device. I can't exactly keep it out of my house.
Cool, then yeah, muffins is here.
You are awoken by a dog licking your face.
I smell Muffin's morning breath. The first thing I do when I wake up is cough. I cough a little too strongly, and I'll roll out of it. This is not my moisturizer of choice, dog spit. It's just not great, the feeling. And Muffins is a very large, like, pit bull breed. So that's a lot of spit. Wipe my face and look for my phone for a little extra visuals. Penelope is a mixed Asian American. She's half Japanese, half Nepali. So she's got light brown skin and very, very dark brown eyes. Long black hair with uneven layers. I think it's even worse right now because we just woke up. So I would say half of it is up, the other half is tangled, and we got to deal with that later. Currently, got some dark eye bags. Her lips are a little cut up, and she's got oily ass skin. There's also some sort of bag. It's very reminiscent of Ariel's bag, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the bag because the bag has my phone. And right now, we're both on the floor.
Yeah, it's fairly probably close to you. You probably dropped it very close to the bed before you just plopped down at 4 a.m, probably. You're unsure of when you actually got to bed.
Penelope also wears glasses. So now, like, very jinkies of me, I'm going to look for my glasses next, so that way I can do this amazing thing called seeing, so I can see what's on my phone.
Haven might have to like give you a point in the direction because you're a little unsure. But Haven
I'm
is
actively watching and not helping.
I'm on my hands and knees, going, "Oh, where's my glasses? Oh, where's my glasses?" Rummaging with my hands, pitter patter all over the floor.
She needs to learn to do it herself.
You eventually find them, and you can also check and see that it says it's 2 p.m. And
oh my god, I have to call my parents.
Are you sure you want to do that now?
No.
A text?
Yeah, text sounds good.
You need water?
Mm-hmm.
You want some aspirin?
Oh yeah.
Okay. We'll see what I can dig up for breakfast. And I'm gonna get out of bed. I just wore like a long t-shirt to bed because it is what I wore yesterday, just without the pants, because I couldn't be bothered. If I can't be bothered to take off my makeup, I can't be bothered to do anything else. So I am gonna bang on the interior door that leads into my living room and say, I am coming out.
what kind of predicament do we find the two of you in? You also actually don't feel all that horrid.
Storyteller, considering the amount I drink on a daily basis, it's not that hard. I wake up on the god-awful pull-out couch. Just the worst possible contraption known to man. It's one of those, like, ancient pull-out couches that, like, the reason it's still here is because no one has the fortitude to try and pick it up and move it again because it weighs 1 billion pounds. Heavy as shit. And the original upholstery is brown and orange and mustard yellow. It's perfect and the worst. But I think I wake up with a start. My hair, my black side shaved, just absolutely rat's nest hair kind of like flops into my face. I rub my eyes and take some of last night's coal liner with it. Fuck. And I reach over and punch Mason in the arm a couple of times.
Fuck off.
Fuckface, get up.
No, I'm good.
If you want Haven to catch you with your pants down, that's fine by me. And I'll get up and like find my clothing.
You gotta be fucking gross. Mason has an athletic body. There are tattoos that look like shit. Like, it was clear, like, one of his drunk ass friends who learned tattooing for an hour thought that they could do a cool design. So it just looks terrible on his back and some of his shoulder. Mason has medium length brown hair that comes to like just the bottom of the jawbone. That is just similar to Lola. It's just everywhere. There's no rhyme or reason. It defies gravity in parts. It sticks to his skin in others. He's got like a muted mint colored eyes and clear English descent. So like, you know, the darker green, whatever you want to call it.
So he's pasty as shit.
He's pasty as shit, yes. Which just brings out the awful ink that he has gotten done. But he'll climb out of the sofa bed wearing, I think, boxers, and lazily just like starts slipping on his jeans like fucking bullshit.
Yeah. And Lola is an African American woman. She is tall, like Naomi Campbell tall. And to be frank, Naomi Campbell gorgeous. Jawbone, cheekbones, eyebrows. Probably one of the only the thing that keeps her from like going that route is the fact that she's got so much goddamn metal in her face. The septum, the snake bites, the Medusa, all of it. But she's got the medium brown skin, the dark brown eyes. At some point, I find my ripped black jeans and the t-shirt that I was wearing the night previous. Yeah, Haven, we're fucking decent. Calm down.
I go through the door and say, you have not been decent a day in your goddamn life.
Okay, well, I'm wearing pants, bitch, so be happy for that.
Well, I'm not, bitch, and I head to the kitchen.
You're out of beer, by the way.
Of fucking course I'm out of beer. I know exactly where it went.
Cool, I'm just really glad you're on top of it then.
Shut the fuck up. As I head toward the kitchen, you guys are very familiar with how Haven generally looks. Honestly, how cute she is kind of infuriating because she should look like a piece of shit right now, but it looks delightfully tousled, and that's fucking infuriating. She has these very pretty hazel eyes, very long brown hair, like a heart-shaped face, and she's just ever so slightly. She's tall enough to be a little statuesque, but short enough that she can still be very sweet and demure, even though she has the worst fucking motor mouth you have ever heard in your goddamn life.
Like a fucking sailor.
Absolutely. And as I head into the kitchen, I reach up into the cabinet where I grab a glass and a bottle of aspirin and just shake it at the two on the couch.
No thanks, I don't need your demon drugs or whatever the fuck you're trying to pawn.
Shockingly, I'm pretty okay. Coffee wouldn't go amiss though, so I'm gonna get up and like just start putzing around because I know where everything in this fucking apartment is.
Yeah.
I'm literally gonna start making coffee. And because I know the rest of us are here, it's gonna be enough for the whole crew.
So when she's here and I gesture to Lola, you're calling aspirin demon drugs.
Yeah. You don't know what that shit does.
I know it fixes a fucking headache. And I head back in, hand Penelope a glass of water and a couple of tablets of aspirin, and just, you doing okay, kid?
No.
Well.
Oh, but thank you. I'm just gonna take, with my weary fucking hands, I'm gonna take the aspirin and the water. I'm strong enough to not choke while doing this. Well, but what I am not strong enough is to make sure all the water stays in my mouth. You ever just like miss?
No, but that seems on par for you.
I have, but that tracks.
I think we've all been there.
Is everybody else still here?
Roll call. We got me, we got Lola, we got Mason, we got you. I think the only person we're missing is Kameron in there?
Why are you yelling?
Because I can. It's my house.
Oh, I haven't seen Kameron since last night.
She probably fucked off.
Speaking of last night, Lola, what was the last time you remember seeing Cameron? Take that step back for a second. We're at the first of the year party, the Kappa Iota Lambda party. It's the rager of this week.
Storyteller, are we talking before or after the first couple of lines?
We're going to say before. It's relatively early in the night, actually.
I mean, I understand the importance of pre-gaming, but I also have a little business to do while I'm here, so...
Business than pleasure.
Business than pleasure. The part of that business is making sure that Kameron gets his stash. So that was one of the first times I saw her. I think I might have seen her maybe a little after midnight. But there was a lot of tequila at that point, so I'm not sure.
Fairly normal, you know what Cameron likes. It's a quick transaction of small baggies with cash. There is an exchange, a smile, and see you around.
Make good choices.
I never do. It's the last words you remember from her. And we flash back to the present with you remembering that.
I mean, she scored off of me, but that was the last time I really talked to her.
She's probably long gone.
So, coffee? You doing coffee?
Literally working on it right now. Do you
Cool.
want to hold your fucking horses?
Okay, I mean, if you want to hurry the fuck up, that'd be cool too.
Shut the fuck up, Mason.
Oh, lovers quarrel so early in the morning.
Fuck off.
I got one for you too, bitch.
I head to the cabinet and pull out a bowl and a box of cereal and then shake it ever so lightly. And all that comes out is fucking cereal dust.
What are you looking at me for?
You know what I'm looking at you for.
What? It was good.
I know, that's why I fucking bought it, Mason.
That's great. You should continue to do that. You should continue to buy the things you like.
Lola,
What? Fucking what?
Lola, I need you to hide the knives.
Quite literally, I will take the knives from the knife block on the kitchen counter and like pick them up and put them like under the range.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because I might kill him.
Haven't yet. Why would you start now?
You really want to like the disposal process. It's honest to God. It's one of the worst things you could ever possibly want to deal with. And the smell, forget about it.
I guess we're going out for breakfast.
Cool. Who's buying?
And nose goes it.
I'm next.
Maybe Princess in there can spot us for once. That'd be cool.
And right on cue, I'm gonna walk in. I don't know what's going on. Good morning, guys.
God. Morning.
Be nice.
It's so nice. I'm always nice. Cool.
So food first and foremost. Where do we want to go?
I eat literally anything, so
You do?
I do.
Wow. I had no idea.
Yeah, I know. It's a real curveball for you.
It's a freaking condition is what it is.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna, you know what? And I'm gonna grab the bike helmet that has rolled somewhere under the pull-out bed. Grab my jacket. I'm gonna meet you fuckers at the diner. Join me or not. I don't give a shit.
Nah.
Okay, I am not covering because you drank all of my beer and slept at my house for free.
Yeah, but I do that like every night though, so what's the problem?
Yeah, so the problem is you can cover my breakfast.
Can I? I don't know.
I can change the locks.
Yeah, like that'll stop it. It's fine.
It's okay, Haven. I can cover it this time.
Thanks, princess.
You shouldn't have to, because one of us is a bum.
You know, I feel really attacked right now. I feel very
Good. That was the intention.
emotionally unwell after such a deeply cutting insult. How dare you? My life will never be the same again. So,
Yeah.
Penelope's covering. What's the problem?
Pen, you don't have to if you don't want to.
It's just the diner food, so I mean I don't mind. It's like 2 p.m., so lunch special's on.
Okay. I guess it's on Pen.
Cool. Great.
Haven, as all of this is happening, and just wondering, when was the last time you remember seeing Cameron? Yeah, Cameron has, occasionally gone home with people. It hasn't happened in a while, especially ever since Cameron and Julian split several months ago.
Yeah, she's been really boring lately. Well, the last time I saw her versus the last time I remember seeing her are probably two very different things, because the last time I saw her, I was an indeterminate number of shots in, to the point that the next shot I was taking, I couldn't really remember the order, and I almost fucking choked, and she thought it was fucking funny. And that's all I remember.
It was hilarious. Cameron was probably also about the same number of shots in at that point, so...
I will shoot her a text, just being like, hey, are you okay?
The message is noted as delivered.
She's probably asleep.
Lola is heading over to the diner first. We'll probably get there and claim you all a table. And everyone else, who's driving?
I'm usually the one that's driving.
I think you're the one that has the car.
The not suspended license?
Yeah, I think I'm the only one that is, quote unquote, good with the law, that is not Penny.
Haven, what kind of car are you traveling in style to breakfast in?
Traveling in style is a bold statement. It's an old sedan, an old 4-door, probably from 2004. It's got 1 billion miles on it. It's that weird kind of, it definitely was trying to be gold color, but kind of looks like puke, but it runs. And there's room for everyone in the group, because there are 5 seats total.
This is a Saturday in Marlin Bay, first full week of the post tourism season. So don't exactly pull a lot of out of state people in. So yeah, you see a lot of people that you all recognize and see on a daily basis. The diner itself is Greasy Spoon Diner, but taken up a couple of steps. These are 2 people who really care about what they do and the restaurant. But, it's cheap and affordable, and everyone goes there. You all make your way to your probably usual table. I see it as it's somewhere in a corner or something, just away from people.
We have enough paranoid folks in our group that everyone likes to have their back to a wall.
Unless you're Penny.
Unless you're Penny, and she's just anxious.
Also, people in this fucking town are nosy, so the farther away we are from the general populace, the less obnoxious it is.
You'd think a lot of them would have learned to maybe just not interact with me, because I really love punching people in the fucking face, but I guess there are some people who can't resist.
Some people like pain, and we don't yuck their yums.
That's fair.
Yeah, also no one claimed that folks here were overly smart.
You all are served coffee, and I'm curious, what is everyone's go-to breakfast order?
I go for just eggs, toast, home fries.
Hash, eggs over medium, rye toast, black coffee.
Probably a meat lover's skillet with black coffee, and yeah, that'll do me.
Very traditional American breakfast, I think. Sunny side up eggs, bacon, home fries, stuff like that. No toast, though. No toast. Penny's not that big on bread in general. So if toast was brought, you guys get extra bread.
Before I can even get it, Mason has already put it on his plate, and I'm like,
I'll just grab the bread.
it's like when you're playing War, the card game, and you have to smack your hands down. I go for it, and I'm like, damn you.
Carbs are bad for you. And he takes just a big bite out of the toast.
Your existence is fucking bad for me.
Yeah, well, you keep me around for some reason. That's on you.
Blame that, and I point towards Lola.
What?
That got me.
Okay. Anyway.
I'm a good friend, and I let you keep your little toys around.
Aw, it's sweet of you, babe. So we were all in rare fucking form last night. What do you motherfuckers remember?
Tequila.
Did Cameron feed anyone else Malort?
Fucking Malort.
I didn't think it could taste like, you know what burnt rubber smells like?
Yeah.
I'm aware.
That's what Malort tastes like. And I didn't realize that you could distill that into an actual flavor. But unfortunately, you can.
I turned to Penelope. I'm guessing you had a better night.
I remember sitting on a table and it was wobbly.
Wow.
Yeah, we got to talk about that table. Can you finally get that thing fucking fixed, Haven?
What the fuck?
It's not a bad table. We can just get crayons,
Crayon.
like a box of crayons, and then you put it underneath where it's wobbly, and it fixes it.
I'll take that into account, Pen. But then I turn back to Mason. If you don't like my apartment or my furniture, you don't have to be there.
No, it's fine. Just is there a plan to fix it or no? Or
I don't know how to fix a table.
Is it it's charming. It gives it character. Like one of the two things in my apartment that does. Is it that sort of situation?
What the fuck?
I'm just, listen, it's a genuine question. I would just
Do
love
I look like I care about interior decor?
Well, no, because one of your tables is fucked up.
Oh my god.
Hey, Penny.
Mm-hmm.
As you're doing this, what is the last memory you have of interacting with Cameron?
Something I'm interacting with right now, as I keep checking my phone. The last memory I have with Cameron is she was getting ready to leave. I was a little inebriated, so I was like, I'm going to stay instead. I offered to walk her though, but it was just more safer for me to stay. And I told her to text me when she got home.
Can you give me a wits awareness roll to see what else you dredge up from your memory?
2 successes.
2 successes. As you're thinking about this last time, you, 1, told Cameron to text you when she got home. 2, Cameron was leaving with Julian, her ex-boyfriend. And the last thing you remember that Cameron said to you was, I'll text you tomorrow. We should meet up. There's something I need to tell you. And then she left with Julian. And that is the last you remember. That was, probably midnight, 12:30, getting on towards 1 a.m.
I'm checking my phone now. No text. I'm gonna send a text and I'll say, just woke up. I'm eating at the diner. Let me know when you want to hang. Blue heart, purple heart, eggs. Those emojis. Sent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The message is delivered. There's no sign the message has been read yet, but it has been delivered.
Are you gonna finish eating your breakfast? You keep staring at your phone.
Oh, yeah. I usually Cameron texts me by now. So, especially after a party or when we go hang out, text me when you get home kind of thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I texted her this morning, but I didn't hear anything back. She's probably still sleeping.
Maybe. Did you guys notice anything weird?
Not particularly. Why?
But I think she left with Julian last night.
That fuck ass?
But I don't know. I could be misremembered. No, I wasn't that shit-faced yet, but I'm pretty sure. I don't know, she seemed like she wanted to meet up or tell me something today. I'm just getting a little itchy.
Storyteller, what do we know about the breakup between Julian and Kameron?
Julian and Cameron dated for about a year, give or take, like a month or so. They seem to be super into each other. Julian is a fine arts major at the college, and Cameron is kind of the person who's changed her major every semester. So they met in the fine arts program, and really intense, kind of, normal college romance. And then a couple of months ago, she broke it off kind of out of nowhere and refused to talk about why.
Okay. So we just assume that he's a fucking piece of shit because that's what you do.
Cut off a relationship that quickly with that much vehemence without there being something wrong.
I don't like that.
Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Sketchy. Because I was going to call it sketchy because that's a little sketch.
Do we want to go check on her?
It's not a bad plan.
Wow, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Fuck off.
And there he is.
Penny,
Yeah?
would you feel better if we went and checked on her?
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Okay. This girl eats like a fucking savage. Very little to no home training. But like slams that food like I'm never gonna see another plate again. All right, let's go.
I'm just gonna leave what I have not eaten on the plate.
I take one piece of bacon, I give it to Muffins, and then I give the rest to Mason.
Thank you.
Yeah, you all are, shoveling the last of the food in your mouth, getting ready to leave and check on your friend when the door to the griddle opens and in steps in, at least to Mason, a familiar figure of Detective Leo Kilgariff, an African-American man in his mid to late 30s. He looks tired and he spots all of you and starts walking towards you.
I didn't get into another fight. I didn't cause any other property damage. I'm quote unquote behaving. Calm down, Detective Leo, before you start in on some fucking bullshit.
He looks at all of you, and this is the face of a person who's come to deliver bad news. Looks at all of you and says, can we talk outside?
Do we need a lawyer?
No.
Does Penny need an adult?
Not fucking nice.
I'm just saying.
I'm good.
All right, fine.
Did we do something wrong?
No. None of you did anything wrong in the last 24 hours that I'm aware of.
That feels unnecessary.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna herd the cats out the fucking door.
As you step outside, turns to all of you and says, there was an accident. We found Cameron's body this morning on the beach.
This better be a fucking joke.
Mason, tell me your last memory of Cameron.
Pretty sure it would have been right before she left. Cameron would have tried to do that friend check-in with me, and I just about ripped her head off for it. I'm pretty sure I threw in her face that it doesn't fucking matter what she wants to know or not, and that it's my fucking business, and if I want to be pissed off, I can be pissed off. And that was the last conversation we had before she left.
Yeah. Fade back to Detective Kilgariff saying, I just need a statement from all of you about the last time you saw her.
How you said you found her on the beach?
Yeah. We think she fell from the cliffs.
She's lived here her whole life. She wouldn't just.
I know.
She knows better. She knows how to handle herself.
As I said, we're treating it as an accident currently until we have more information.
I'm going to turn and pace a little bit, lay a good few shots into the brick wall with my fist.
Mason,
Fuck off.
you're gonna break your fucking hand.
I don't give a shit right now.
Are we the first people that you've talked to?
I told our dad. He mentioned that you were hanging out with her last night. So
Oh. Yeah, he immediately talks about us. Maybe look into her piece of shit boyfriend, ex-boyfriend. You ever think of that?
do you have a name?
Oh, I will speak up after a very long silence. Yeah, Julian Relby.
And he writes it down and says, I'll reach out. I'll figure out if this Julian was the last to see her alive. Maybe he knows what happened.
He was, he walked her out. We have this same elective sometimes. I don't know.
Okay. Thank you. I'm sorry. If we have any other questions, we'll let you know.
Detective,
Yes.
who was it that told you to categorize this as an accident?
Give me a charisma persuasion roll, and you can add your looks. 4 successes.
Yeah.
He speaks before he seems to have the idea that he probably shouldn't, and he says, comes down from the sheriff.
Oh, well, that's just fucking awesome. Great. How is it being a fucking lapdog right now? Does it feel good right now? You feel great?
If you could come down to the station at some point in the next day and give an official statement,
For fuck's sake.
I will look into Julian and see what he says.
Yeah, you better.
I will. I'm sorry. And he turns to head back into his car, and the desperation and danger increases to 1.
I see the bombs falling down, not to mention the fire. There's a lion in my bed, slowly moving towards me.
Innocence once lost can never be regained. Darkness once gazed upon can never be lost. John Milton, Paradise Lost.
The camera pans up on a woman walking down the hallway. She barely makes a sound as she moves. Her hair is tied back in a tight bun, and a name tag on her scrubs says Dr. Isabel Moran. We don't see what she is looking at, but she makes a face as she comes to the end of the hallway. Can I help you, Sheriff? The camera turns and we see who has come to visit her, Sheriff Grant LaBelle. His blonde hair slicked back. Come to talk to you about the body, he says as he gets up off the wall. It comes from on high that the Ashdown girl was an accident. Isabel's eyes narrow at him as she grasps her ID badge. We can see it marks her as the coroner. Accidents don't look like that, Sheriff. He sighs and shakes his head, slowly moving towards her. She doesn't even flinch. Clearly, this isn't the first headstrong man that she has had to deal with. I was afraid you'd say that. He places a hand on her shoulder. She doesn't even try to shrug it off. If you don't, then I guess a few people from your past will learn what you've been up to these last few years. Blackmail doesn't suit you, Grant. He shakes his head before starting to walk down the hallway. Remember, Izzy, it was an accident, and your report should reflect that. Only because of his generosity that you could stay here. We return to our little cell, standing outside of the griddle, processing the news.
I am holding my hand and looking at my knuckles, which look definitely a little bloody. Motherfucker.
Let me take a look at it.
And please don't.
I have band-aids.
I'll begrudgingly hold my fist out for Penelope to take a look at.
It's not that fucked up, is it? I mean, it was a hand to a brick wall, so that could be very fucked up.
Mason probably split their knuckles open. You wrap it and, sterilize it. It'll be fine.
Okay, well, I don't got all of that on me. I think I have like a bunch of the smaller, bigger band-aids that go around the finger perfectly, like that. And I think I might have one of the ones that are meant to go over the knee. So we're going to make do with what we have. I'm going to patch you up like a 13-year-old's DeviantArt OC.
So, why the fuck would the sheriff decide that this needs to be kept on lockdown?
I don't want Leo to get to Julian before we can.
It's easier to make it an accident, especially when it comes to the Ashdowns.
Yeah, but not to another Ashdown.
But that's just it. There's a lot of people in town that would have motive. When you're at the top, it means that you got a bigger target. But I agree with Mason, shockingly, that I don't trust the cops to appropriately interrogate Julian on this.
Shouldn't trust the cops to begin with.
That goes without saying.
What? Are we gonna go take a tire iron to his kneecaps or some shit? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I have a bat in my car.
Oh my god.
What?
I won't need a bat.
I just...
Angry, scary man.
Maybe we don't need to immediately start beating on him.
You sure? It would feel really good right now.
The threat can be enough.
What if he didn't do anything?
Then he'll be really motivated to tell us that.
Exactly, and we're not gonna get anywhere if we start beating this shit out of him.
Storyteller, this is a small fucking town. Everybody knows everybody's goddamn business. If one were to troll over the various social media sites, could one potentially triangulate where the fuck Julian is today?
Yeah, we'll do a wits technology.
I'm just going to look to everybody else. Just be like, my phone's screen is fucked. So I'm leaving it to you guys.
Well, you easily pull up a Instagram post from a couple hours ago. Julian is on campus, currently in the art studio, working on a piece.
I got an idea. It's not going to be immediate violence and kneecapping, but if shit doesn't go my way, we can start with that plan. Just trust me.
Gonna pull out that pretty face of yours?
Obviously. Mason, can I see a pocket knife, babe?
The fuck do you... Sure, yeah. I'll give the pocket knife over.
I'm going to take the pocket knife and I'm going to start a hole in the top of my black t-shirt and rip it an appropriate amount so the girls are on display. And then I'm going to grab my bike helmet and I'll tell the others where Julian was last seen. So I figure, at the very least, I could try to soften him up a little bit before you come in guns blazing.
Are you sure that would soften him up?
Metaphorically speaking.
Fair.
I'll come with you because I could let you in. Just need an ID card.
Oh, I was just okay. I'm gonna give Penny my helmet.
Can you guys bring muffins?
Yeah, I'll bring the dog. I'll bring both of them.
You know, I see what you did there, and kind of a softball insult. Not gonna lie, you could do better.
Hey, I'm dealing with a lot right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You are just you. Got it.
me.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not running around punching walls.
Maybe you should.
I'm gonna herd Penny onto the back of my bike and we're gonna head for
Yeah,
campus while
yeah.
these two take pot shots at each other in the parking lot.
I was about to be like, Lola, can we go?
Nope.
Yeah. I'll just, as soon as Penny is out of sight and Lola is out of sight, I'm just gonna kneel down next to Muffin, just give him a good little scritch behind the ears and be like, yeah, you're fucking inconvenient, aren't you? And I'm gonna get him in the car.
Do the very just happy dog face, you know, the tongue lolling out.
You precious useless thing. And I put him in the car.
As Haven does that, I would like to try to do something to throw Leo off the trail for just a hot second.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to text Leo and say, I saw Daniel Cabot making eyes at Kameron last night, too. That might be a good place to start, too.
You get a text back that says, noted. Thank you.
I'm going to text back real quick. I heard he might be heading out of town, though, so you might want to catch up to him.
I'll drop by the paper and see if he's there.
Slip my phone back into my pocket and just say, good, we have a little bit more time.
Well, let's not waste it.
Let's get going.
Do you want the bat from my trunk?
What?
You want the bat from my trunk?
No, I won't need your fucking bat. Gotta take care of that thing anyway.
Fine. And I'll drive us.
So yeah, Lola and Penny, you arrive at the campus first. It's a Saturday, so you know there's a mix of just people chilling out, enjoying a day off. You can easily make your way to the arts building.
So we're gonna do our best to finger comb out the worst of the rat's nest. I'm gonna do like the pat down. No, I've got some fucking lipstick around here. So yep, lipstick. It's like a tube of MAC Ruby Woo that is down to its last fucking nubbin. Like there's barely anything left in that goddamn thing, and I'm using every last bit of it. So we're gonna smudge that on the lips and like put a little on the cheeks, blend it out a little bit.
As you're walking across campus, your phone vibrates with a text message.
Oh, fucking what? What do you want? Who is it? What do they fucking want?
You see a text message from Xavier. Just says, you holding?
I'm gonna leave him on red and deal with that later. I got more important things to do. But I will make sure to open it first, read it, and then put it away.
And Penny, you let Lola into the arts building, and you don't exactly know which studio he's working in, but he's working on one of them.
I'm assuming this looks like most other campus like facilities where you've got like the door with the little like peep window. So really all I have to do is walk and look.
It's like the second or third studio you check. They're like, these studios are meant to be shared by like 3 or 4 students, space to do whatever art they're working on. And you see this sort of skinny looking art kid, this twig of a person.
Before we go in, I do want to, like, I'll turn to Pen and just be like, all right, will you let the others know where we are?
Yeah. Do you want to go in alone?
I think between the two of us, we can put him on his back foot. You've got the earnest thing going on, and I've got the motion to the tits.
Okay. I'd like to think that we have a group chat. So I send to the group chat specifically the location where we are, so the building and then like door number. So that way it's easier for y'all to just make a beeline for it. Red heart, black heart. There you go. That's all you get.
And as you enter, you can tell that he's got headphones in, so he absolutely does not clock your entry.
Is he facing away from us?
Yeah, currently he's facing away from you.
I don't want to go barging in, but I'm gonna like post up next to the door and just kind of wait for him to turn around.
You following the lead, Penny?
No, actually, because Julia and I are classmates. Me going up and maybe tapping him on the shoulder is probably... So I think I would just go kind of tap his shoulder or something and kind of gesture to wherever his headphones are so he can take it out and we can talk.
Yeah, he turns around and like looks at you and give me a wits insight roll. Both of you.
Storyteller, that's 4 successes.
And I got 3 successes.
Julian does not look like a person that may have committed a murder last night. Julian looks happy, like he got 8 hours of sleep. Turns around, sees you, pulls out his headphones and goes, Penny?
Hi.
What's up?
Have you heard
Heard what?
about Kameron?
What'd she do this time?
Oh god. Oh, storyteller. With that wit's insight, does he even look like someone who knows what's happened?
He absolutely does not.
Oh, fuck me.
I turn back to look at Lola, and then I look back at him and just say, okay, Cameron's dead.
This is a joke, right? I haven't spoken to her in weeks, and now you come and tell me she's dead.
No, you were at the party,
No, I wasn't.
but I saw you walk her home.
I was working here late and then crashed out in the lounge.
Storyteller, is he fucking lying to us?
Any other wits insight roll?
May I roll that as well?
Yes, you again.
2 successes.
Would you like to spend any willpower on that?
Yeah. Rerolling that shit. That's more like it. 3 successes.
He seems incredibly sincere. He seems really confused as to why you were saying he was at a party. I working on this until like 11, and I kind of only meant to go catch like a power nap in the student lounge and slept till like 4.
You say you ain't seen Kameron in weeks?
Talked to her in weeks. We got stuck together on a project for one of her classes, and it's the only time we ever talked. When I was done weeks ago. She hadn't even, from what I could tell, been coming to class this last week.
Is that part true?
He believes it's true.
Okay, but do I know it's true?
Yes. Kameron had actually been blowing off classes for the last like week or so. She had just said it's something going on. Probably asked you for your notes in several of those classes.
I'm gonna nod and kind of look at Lola to also nod, like confirm that.
Sorry, Julian, I don't know if we ever met. My name's Lola.
Nice to meet you. I think I'd seen you around with Cam.
Yeah, we're new friends, I guess you could say. I've only been in Marlin Bay for a little bit, but listen, do you remember anything about how she was acting last time you saw her?
I just thought she'd gotten back into the stuff again. Paranoid. She liked doing coke, so, gone on another bender.
Stone-faced with that one. Not just it, paranoid, twitchy. No, not the extent of it.
We don't talk, and we run into each other occasionally.
I mean, it's gotta be awkward, hard, running into an ex like that when they're all over campus. You guys are kind of stuck in the same place.
Tell me about it. Still don't even know why. Kind of broke up with me one day.
She didn't tell you nothing?
Said that couldn't see each other anymore, and she couldn't explain why. It was easier for her.
Did you ever go to her home together? Have you met her dad?
I met him a couple of times when we were dating, brought to a couple of parties. Seemed like a good guy. I You know, she kind of tried to spend as little time there as she could. Something about Dad's new girlfriend. I'm sorry.
No, don't worry about it, sweetheart. We're all a little busted up. Just kind of want to figure out what happened to our friend.
They say what happened?
They found her on the beach. Looks like she fell.
It's strange.
What's strange?
It's that weird moment of deja vu. I'm sure it's just whatever.
Oh,
Just hitting me.
what is it? Talk it out, kid.
Can you give me a charisma plus persuasion roll to coax this out of him?
I surely can, storyteller.
And yes, you can add your looks.
4 successes.
Dreamt about the beach last night. I don't know why. I thought it was a dream. The feeling like deja vu. Experienced this before. Brain's way of processing trauma or something. And I think I remember my psychology class.
Yeah. No, the human brain's fucking weird. Listen, we'll get out of your hair. We just figured, considering even in spite of the breakup, how close you two were.
Thanks. It makes it easier to hear it from, people who knew her than rather just
I figured it's either us or the fucking cops, so.
kind of like moves to like sit in like one of those like little rolly chairs and just kind of puts his head in his hands, just like massaging his forehead.
Storyteller, what's the piece that he's working on?
It's like a paper mache with wire, and it's a tree. Hey, Penny, you have a cult, right?
Yes.
Give me an intelligence occult roll.
I crit 6.
There is this very notorious tree in the park in the center of town. It's this dead tree that's been dead for as long as people can remember it, but nobody's cut it down or gotten rid of it. It just kind of sits in the middle of the park. Some people say it looks like a person screaming, and he is sculpting that. It's been in the park since the Ashdowns donated it in the 60s, you think?
Was it dead when they donated it?
Stories say so.
Fucking weird.
Is that the ashdown tree?
It's always been kind of fascinated by it. The spooky stories about it, a person trapped, forever screaming, ghost stories you tell your kids.
Well, it's really nice, I guess. I mean, no, I mean, it is nice. I'm sorry.
We're all feeling a lot of emotions right now. Thank you, though.
You should probably know that you might get questioned. We got questioned earlier today. They're just trying to cover all their bases.
Of course, we did date, so shouldn't be too surprised. Don't know what I'll be able to tell him. You two turn around in this moment, and through the glass you see Mason and Haven getting a little closer.
I'll step out and just shake my head just vehemently. And Penny, do you fall out?
Yeah, I'll follow Lola.
And I'll shut the door behind me. I'm gonna keep walking past Mason and Haven and just, he had no idea. Come on.
Well, what did he know?
He had no idea that she was even dead. In fact, he claims that he wasn't even at the party last night.
That's fucking bullshit.
Pen, are you sure?
I'm very sure. But I told him that he might get questioned, so if he tries to flee town, then I guess we know.
Listen, I'm usually pretty good at reading people. He was dead fucking serious. He said he had a dream about the beach last night.
What, like a fucking vision?
So?
He said he had a moment of deja vu. It sounds a little fucking weird to me.
Not really.
Where did he say he was last night?
Here.
Was there anybody with him?
No.
I'm gonna look up and down the hallways. Is there any empty rooms that I can go into?
Probably an empty studio somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna head in and like gesture for the folks to come with me. And I'm gonna pull out the beefiest laptop you have ever seen. And I'm gonna flip it open and I'm going to try to get access to the security cameras. And I'm gonna say, we can prove really quick if he really was here.
That's my hope. That's why we keep you around, hun.
I thought it was for the food.
I mean, there's more than one reason.
Little of column A, little of column B.
You're being so nice to me today. It's embarrassing.
I'm going to reach over and kind of ruffle Haven's hair.
Haven, give me your global access check. And this is something you can use desperation on. Your desperation is still at 1.
4 successes.
Something does seem to be wrong with the camera in the lounge. It cuts off at about midnight. You fast forward, see him working, and then at 11-ish, leaves to go to the lounge to, kind of sit down, drink coffee. Then it's like the camera's glitching out. At about midnight, the camera just dies.
Is there a camera in the hallway that could account for when he came back from the lounge? Even if it didn't have eyes on him?
Have you ever seen someone sleepwalking before? His eyes are open, but he's moving in a way that seems almost unnatural. As you watch him walk out of the building at probably about 20 minutes after he enters the lounge.
What the hell?
Why the fuck's he walking like that? Looks like he's drunk.
I think he's asleep.
The fuck? Haven, can you track him, see where he heads? Like, I don't know, jump that shit camera to camera. I don't know how this shit works.
I can try. We might have to move with it. I don't think I can get remote access to a lot of things from right here, especially if they're closed circuit. If they're closed circuit, I got no prayer.
The cameras outside of the buildings are a little bit more sporadic. This college has been slacking a little bit on some of its security budget.
I feel so safe.
But you can tell he heads down to where like the student parking is and then leaves from there. You'd probably need to go to the police station.
So he was driving.
He drove, yes.
It looks like the only way that I would be able to see where he went is by hacking into the cameras that they have down at the station.
I might be able to get you some sort of access. Just cause enough of a problem. Leo will come pick me up, probably spend the night over there.
We need to head down there to get our statements anyway.
Kind of want to figure out, though, why Leo looked all sorts of off, saying it was an accident.
This has got too many warning bells going off in my head. This ain't right. Something's weird.
I don't feel right with how this is playing out right now. I need to verify how she died. Okay? I can't really explain why. I don't really want to. I'm not gonna. But I just need to know how and why. Okay, I do plan on kicking Julian's ass at some point, whether he was fucking sleepwalking or not. You can sigh at me if you want.
Mason.
He's going to lose a couple teeth and deal with it, but...
Mason, he had no fucking idea. That kid is busted up. From what I can tell, he hadn't talked to Cam in weeks.
But you gotta admit, Lola, it is really weird that he walked out of the building that was his alibi, and Penn saw him leaving with her. Maybe it's like a sleep condition, like sleep fucking murder or some shit. I don't know.
A fucking fugue state? Are you out of your fucking mind?
That's less believable than, oh, he had a magic dream.
All of this shit is too weird. All of it. Penny, do you remember anything about... Did Julian look weird? Did he look like he was blitzed out of his mind, or...
While y'all were fighting, Penny was low-key disassociating. Storyteller, because of my background, can I roll to see what this could be supernatural-wise?
Intelligence occult. Actually, give me an intelligence academics with your mythology folklore instead.
5 successes.
There are creatures out there that can mess with people's memories, make them do things that they won't remember.
And the cameras died, right?
The camera in the lounge died. Yeah,
Camera in the
got corrupted.
lounge died. Yeah, so all we saw was our guy go in and come back out 20 minutes in a sleepwalky state. I really can't remember what he looked like, but I know I saw him there.
Yeah, I think that much is clear now.
I think the question is whether or not he was there of his own volition.
I think Mason has a point. This wasn't an accident. We don't know how, and we don't know why. And if we go around asking people about a mistaken fall, thinking there was foul play, they're going to say, what proof do you have? And I can't exactly use this proof.
So it sounds like we're doing things the less than legal way.
When do we ever not do that?
You know what? I figured maybe for once we would try and go. You know what? Fuck it. Let me get my
We
kit.
bought breakfast this morning.
Let me get my kit, and we'll head out.
Where do you want to meet up? Because I might want to stop by at home for a little bit.
Is the coroner's office in the hospital or in the police station?
It's in the hospital. There are not too many people that pass through the coroner's office on a yearly basis.
Unless you're already dead.
So true, bestie.
And I was going to suggest that I drop you off at home, but I think your parents might actually have a conniption fit if they saw me.
You could drop me off at the laundromat.
Yeah, that sounds safer.
I just want to change and maybe wash my face and cry a little bit. Also feed Muffin something that besides bacon.
Haven, why don't you take Muffins and Pen? Because I can't exactly have a dog on the bike.
Yeah. I'll get it done. And then we'll meet up at the... Are we going to the police station to make our statements and follow those cameras?
Nah, fuck that. We're going to the hospital.
We're going real illegal and breaking into the morgue?
Fuck it. Go big or go home.
Like, for some reason, I feel like breaking into a morgue is more morally apprehensible.
It's not like we're taking body parts. We're just looking.
I don't know what we're doing. Fuck. Okay. Let me see if I can scare us up some ID or something.
All right, sure.
Make us at least a little legit.
That's funny. You're cute.
Yeah, I'm fucking adorable. What does that have to do with anything?
Oh my god, let's go.
Let's go.
Mason, are you coming with me?
Yeah, I'll come with you.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna hand Mason my helmet.
Mason will just give a look, like, for real.
Yeah.
His skull's fucking thick enough without it.
I'm gonna roll my eyes and slip it on.
I mean, it's kind of a badass helmet. It's matte black with the mirrored, but you look kind of cool.
It's the nicest thing anybody said to me today.
You know what? Once in a blue moon, I feel like you got to switch it up. Come on.
Yeah, well, let's go.
Haven, you're going to pick up stuff as well?
No, I'm dropping off Pen.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna head straight to the hospital, and I'm gonna see if I can get some kind of approval or put our name on some sort of list as to people who have access to the place we're trying to go. And I'm also gonna text Ember, let them know that I'm not gonna be around much today. Some shit went down. I'll update them later, but they should not expect to hear from me.
Storyteller, did I get any other messages from Leo after that initial conversation?
You have not. Penelope, how are you getting to the hospital? Just Uber?
Yeah, Uber or take the bus, whichever is faster. I will, however, be doing two things besides all the other things that I said, because you can totally cry and do these things at the same time.
Exactly. Multitask.
I've probably been staying at my uncle's place, which is why I was able to go to the party. So it's like, as soon as I was done school, went to party, like that kind of vibe. So the one thing that my parents always make me bring around, probably just left it at the uncle's place, so it should be there. I'm gonna bring it. I'm gonna put it in my bag. I don't intend to wear it, but it is there.
When it comes up, we'll describe what it is.
And secondly, I'm going to be sending a text to my younger siblings. They are twins. We also probably have a group chat. I probably let them know that I am okay. The party hurt my head because they totally know that I went to a party. It's just like, they're not going to fucking snitch. Okay. That's the type of relationship we have right now. Okay. They're old enough to not snitch. Staying with my friends and at uncle's place. Again, I'm checking in with them just to let them know that, you know, I'm alive and stuff.
Yeah, you'll get the confirmations and stuff. The news about Kameron has not spread yet.
And yeah, then I'm gonna Uber.
Yeah, Haven, if you want to give me another global access check.
That is 5 successes total.
You manage to essentially have a key card that will let you into the morgue. Where do you meet up at the hospital?
Around the loading dock, I have watching Big Brother as well, so I can manipulate digital surveillance. If there's less cameras around, that will make it a little easier for me to edit us out as we go. So I would like to put that on a loop if I can.
I'd say with those number of successes, you can loop the cameras.
It wouldn't stand up to heavy scrutiny, most likely. The goal is going to be for them to have no reason to look at the camera.
Exactly.
Because we're not going to take anything necessarily. We're looking for info. So I'll tell everyone to meet me around at the loading dock. Walk in if they can, just because plates and shit. This isn't our first rodeo.
I also will have changed to something a little less provocative. We're going for civilian.
The loading dock itself is currently, it's not like all the way down, like someone either, you know, is leaving it cracked so they can sneak out for a smoke, or, you know, they just forgot to shut it.
Well, gift horse, mouth, not gonna look.
Let's get moving. And I kind of waggle the card in front of them.
Look at you.
Yeah, all right.
What the fuck? Why the sarcasm?
Let's just fucking go.
Okay.
And we'll head on in.
I realize I have to probably leave Muffins outside.
We'll leave him with the window cracked and his favorite music.
He's just vibing in the car.
He's just hanging out.
Yeah.
He loves my car.
We leave a sign so like he can breathe.
Getting on towards night, all of that. So it's you can find a nice sort of secluded spot of the parking lot for that. And yeah, as you slip underneath that loading dock, you find yourself in sort of just a mess of hallways that already smell a little bit like formaldehyde.
Storyteller, can I try to sense the unnatural as we step in and start walking through these halls?
Yes, you can. And if you want to give me a wits occult roll.
It is 2 successes.
Did you want to spend some willpower on that?
I'll go ahead and do that. That's 3. So 3 successes total.
I'd say you get that kind of buzz in the back of your head that something's weird, but you know, can't put your finger on what.
My body language shifts. Something's not right here. I don't know what it is, but something's here.
Which way?
Am I able to tell a direction?
I'd say it's just nearby.
Okay. I can't tell direction. It's sort of like a hot and cold situation. If we get closer to it, I'll let you know.
I mean, we're about to be surrounded by dead bodies. It's normal to get kind of the heebie-jeebies.
This isn't just being around dead bodies. This is other things.
You're freaking me out.
Let's just keep going, huh?
Okay. I need you to tell me if you're gonna freak out.
I will let you know with ample opportunity if I'm going to freak out.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, because we gotta stay under the radar here.
I'm well aware. Mom, thank you.
You little fucking shit.
Both of you shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna quietly take note of this later.
I'm gonna try and navigate us towards the morgue based on what I know of the hospital's layout, which is probably not great, but I assume there's signage.
Yeah, There's definitely like morgue this way.
If we get to keycard access, I will swipe the card, and to any kind of log that it heads to, like, oh, this person used this card this time, it's just Jen Smith, typical orderly.
You do that, and when you kind of open the door to the morgue, the smell of formaldehyde and coppery scent of blood gets a bit overpowering.
Is the room empty?
There is no living person in here right now.
For the record, to the rest of the cell, I don't seem particularly bothered by the smell.
Neither do I.
Does someone want to stand watch? Because I recommend first thing we do is go through files.
I got it.
Okay.
Are we looking at, like, paper, or do we have a hospital computer sitting there?
There's a computer. There are like what looks to be like a clipboard with handwritten notes next to it as well. There's kind of like a little desk in the corner.
I don't know if it would be in the system yet. With that, I gag a little bit with how fresh it is.
There's a gurney in the middle of the room covered in a sheet.
There are supplies around, I'm assuming. Grab a pair of gloves, and I'm going to hand Haven an alcohol wipe. Like one of those little packaged ones. Just smell that if you feel like you're going to buff.
Yep.
No, you go look at the paperwork. I'm going to do the nods my chin towards the cadaver.
But Mason, you're keeping watch. There's like a little like window in the door. You can kind of see the hallway. Yeah. Gonna ask you to give me a wits awareness roll. Hold the number for a second. And we'll start with you, Haven. We're gonna start with a intelligence investigation roll.
5 successes.
You are standing there. You are looking at this. You're reading over. It is, kind of you sort of like you see like the clip art of the body, and you've seen where it's been marked. It's a lot of markings on that. And notes of contusions, hemorrhages, and blunt force trauma. And there's also a sort of a small little trash can by this desk. It's got some crumpled up papers. I'm pretty sure it's normal to have a empty blood bag in there. I'm fine. I'm sure it's fine.
I'm gonna pick that shit out. What the fuck? Are the findings on the page consistent with a fall?
It doesn't look like whoever has made their final determination. They have just noted the areas where the wounds have happened.
I'm gonna take a picture of all the pages so I can look at them later. And I'm looking at this bag. Why would they need blood in the morgue? And why wouldn't this go to medical waste?
I'm sure there's a lovely answer for that question, but we're gonna move over to Lola and Penelope for a second.
Pull on the awful blue nitrile gloves, and very carefully pull open the body bag.
First thing you see is the blue and purple hair. As you unzip it, it's, without a doubt, it's Kameron. And as you sort of unzip more, that's a lot of bruising. And both of you are looking at it, either intelligence investigation or intelligence medicine rolls.
Yeah, so I'll roll intelligence investigation and give my bonus to Pen, if that works.
Yeah.
Oh, piss off. It's 1 success. I'm riding low on willpower as it is.
It's a lot harder when the person on the table is a friend. Penelope, give me that medicine roll with that extra dice.
I will take the desperation die. 6. Desperation die is fine. I will say though, I'm taking desperation die because this is like a car crash where you can't look away, except the car crash is my best friend. So I really can't look away. And I am decidedly also not going to be taking any form of pictures or videos because I really don't want the last thing that I have of Kameron on my phone to be her dead. So
I hate to say this, but we're gonna need those pictures though. So I'm gonna storyteller.
Yeah.
Lola's got her phone.
Yeah.
I would believe with her background, she might have a secondary.
That makes sense.
Would you allow it?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so I'm going to pull out a phone that is not my usual smartphone. And that is what I will use to take these pictures.
Looking over this, to you, this wouldn't signal fall because there doesn't seem to be a lot of broken bones here. The one thing that does stick out are the bruising around the throat, like a pair of hands. There seems to be bruises of hands, handprints all over the body. And it's hard to know how you know, but some of the bruises angle in a specific way that looks like if this had broken the skin, it should be an injury like a stab, but it didn't appear to break the skin, even though it did whatever inside.
I'm looking. I might tear up a little bit because that's my best friend. But once I start focusing on the bruises, on the wounds, my brain is able to work again and function a little bit more rationally. I'm not wearing gloves, but I'm not going to be touching the body. I don't think I can touch the body, if I'm being real honest, but I can hover. And so not even with my finger, like with my whole fist, I kind of just hover over the body and circle areas, like just to show specifically like Lola, who's here in front of me. And I know the other two are somewhere in the room, but I can't focus on all of these things at once. It's a little too much.
Pen, if you tell Lola to I need you to move the neck, I need you to move the arm, I'll do it.
I'd be asking you to move the head so we can get a better look at the hand marks. I have a question, storyteller. Are the hand marks like two hands, like in a choking method, or is it one? It's really important to know how many fingers. Instead of 4 plus a thumb, it's 8.
Yeah. And then, you see looks like somebody grabbed, but yet again, it's like a full handprint bruise.
Penny, once again, I'm with a closed fist to kind of, because I don't want to point. I really don't want to point. So with a closed fist, I just start kind of circling and just go, there's no fingerprints. There's no fingernails. But she was choked.
Okay. Storyteller, I want to look at Cam's hands, at her knuckles, at her nails.
The only thing that appears to be under her nails is dirt and mud. It doesn't appear to be your normal, self-defensive wounds. There's no, bruises on the knuckles from where she tried to punch someone. There is, looks like maybe some bramble or something like that, but it doesn't seem to be normal defensive wounds.
No blood, no skin, not like she clawed anybody?
None, not that you can see.
Okay.
I'm going to take the bag just because that's weird. That's a very weird thing. I see them starting to move and touch the body. And I gotta do something else. So I'm going to look and see if any of the personal effects have been bagged up but not yet sent to the police. And I'm going to pull on a set of gloves as well.
The only personal effects are that they have are her clothes. And it's what you remember her wearing, but sort of ruined by salt water, mud, and dirt.
Her phone isn't there?
Nope.
Okay. So her phone is missing. And did they find her on the beach, or did they find her in the water?
Say she was found on the dunes on the beach.
This is a weird question. Was she wet?
Notes say no. And Mason, just tell everyone how many successes you rolled.
1.
So, you're probably a little distracted.
I am staring through the window, but I'm clearly disassociating, as everything about this is bringing up memories that I don't want to relive. while everybody is investigating and gathering info, I am gripping the door frame so hard that my knuckles are white. And I am finding it difficult to breathe.
So you don't actually notice this until she's about halfway down the hall. You look up and then there's a person heading towards the morgue.
Someone's coming.
What?
Someone's coming. Find a place to hide or something. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Shit, oh, fuck, shit, god damn it. Okay, put everything back where it was.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to put everything back the way I found it.
Oh no. Hey, storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
You know those body coolers in the morgue?
Yeah, there are those on the wall, but there's also just like a sort of a bit of a walk, like almost a walk-in freezer.
Yeah, I'm good. I like if I need to, I'll go into the goddamn body cooler because I don't feel like dealing with the cops today.
It's not incredibly big, so you might all be a little cramped in the walk-in freezer, but you can run into that.
I run into that freezer.
I'm gonna clip the key card onto my jacket and I'm gonna act like I'm supposed to be here.
At least one of us looks professional enough for it.
The desk itself doesn't have a lot of like personal stuff on it. It has one photo on it. And it's two men and a woman. Yeah, from a first glance, it looks like it was taken in New Orleans a couple of years ago, maybe. The rest of you rush into the freezer. It's cold. Haven, you hear the sort of the beep and the door opens and this woman walks in. Woman from the middle of the picture on the desk. A very dour look. Her dark hair is sort of pulled up in a very tight bun and wearing scrubs. And she's looking at a clipboard and looks up and sees you standing and goes, "Can I help you?"
I think so. I think I'm in the right place. I'm supposed to pick up paperwork for V. Johnson.
Give me a charisma subterfuge roll.
That's 2.
It honestly looks like this doctor wants to be here about as much as you do. Kind of squints though and says, "I don't think I've had anyone with that name pass through recently."
This is where they sent me. Any chance that could be in your back records?
It gestures over to the filing cabinet and says, "Welcome to check."
Don't get mad. I looked while you weren't here. There was no one here, and I really got to get back. My boss is gonna kill me. You might have other like a records backlog room or something like that. I hate to be this guy. I'm so sorry, especially on a Saturday, but I'm gonna get in so much trouble if I don't come back with these papers.
Yeah, the records room is down the hall, left. A big sign, can't miss it.
I don't think I have access.
Fine.
Thank you. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, but
so that's Jay Johnson, and the first name is Violet.
I'll see what I can find. Just
thank you. You're the sweetest. I really appreciate it.
And we'll place the clipboard that she had on sort of like a small little rolly metal table, and then turn around and leave.
Get the fuck out here right now.
What's on the clipboard? Storyteller, what's on the clipboard?
I'm immediately looking at the clipboard and then I'm saying, "Coast is clear, we need to move."
This is like the autopsy report for Kameron. It lists accident fall as cause of death.
Motherfucker. Picture. I'm going through every single one and then leaving it exactly where I found it. And just, we gotta move.
Now, go.
As I climb out of the freezer, I'm basically like, fuck, Jesus, my nipples could cut diamond right now, let's go.
Not even gonna touch that with a 10-foot pole, let's go. And we are out.
like boot, scoot, boogie. I'm not going to run, but we are walking with purpose.
We are walking like people in a hospital on a Saturday that have somewhere else to be.
I'm gonna give that body one last look. Like that is how I'm gonna say bye.
You are double timing it, out of here. And Penny, I have a question.
Yes.
You did silence your phone, right?
Yes.
Is it silent, or is it vibrate?
It's vibrate.
Yeah, somebody's trying to call you.
We're walking with purpose. I can look at my phone with purpose.
Julian is calling you.
I'm not gonna answer right now. I have to answer when we get out of here. Because the last thing we want to do is walk with purpose in the hospital that we broke into and then answer a phone call. I think once we get to more regular areas, like we're out of the morgue, then I'll answer and or call back if I have to.
No, we got to get to the goddamn car.
We can get to the car while I'm on the phone. It's just more like I don't want to be like, hi, in this area I'm not supposed to be in, you know?
If you have ever been in the lower levels of a hospital, they're horrifying. They're the worst place you can possibly be.
That shit sucks.
You're getting close to the end, call goes to voicemail. Immediately calls you again.
Can we get up the stairs or take the elevator like how we're supposed to?
You just head out like the loading dock, like you how you got in.
And then once we're out of Dodge, I will answer the phone or call back.
It's like you managed to get it right before it hits the voicemail the second time. And before you could say anything, it's Penny, I need your help.
Why? What?
I fuck you fine. Something's chasing me.
Where are you?
I list off a street name. It's just I can't get a good look at it. Kameron said you always knew about weird shit. I need your help.
Okay, just stay low and keep the phone on, but don't talk.
Okay.
You need to be really calm. And I'm gonna just like, I'm not even gonna move. Like my phone is like by my ear. This is serial. Snap my fingers to get your attention. Be like, we need to go to this street.
What's
In
going
certain
on?
name of
Why?
street. Julian needs help.
Julian.
What?
Just go.
Okay, get in the damn car.
Jesus Christ.
All right.
I
Mason, come on.
still have him online. Okay, Julian. Don't look for it. You need to keep as calm as possible. But do you hear anything?
It's humming.
Humming a song.
I guess so.
Above table. Storyteller.
Uh-huh.
Any of this ringing any bells with me at all?
So you would need more information.
More information.
Before you could make a definite roll. Julian, you hear him say, fuck, and the line goes dead.
I try to call back.
Call will ring and it goes to voicemail, essentially. I imagine you're piling in the car, getting ready to drive.
Yeah, the whole time I'm gonna try and call back. Something was chasing him. It was humming.
Well, that's fucked.
Okay.
Line's dead. He's not picking up.
Go. Fucking
Mason,
go.
you
I'll meet
getting
you
on
there.
the bike or you getting in the car?
Car. Just
Okay.
go.
I'm zoom.
You all zoom off to hopefully rescue Julian, and the camera pans out. And we'll figure out what happens next time.
Not to mention